the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is overtraining, and is overtraining a real thing for weightlifters? And the thing about it is that a lot of the enhanced bodybuilders advocate the fact that you can't overtrain. You know, they keep stressing how you push yourself. And if you live by that philosophy and you're natural, you're going to naturally tear something up, because overtraining for a natural person is real. Overtraining for a enhanced person is real. The only thing about it is that they are able to recuperate from it a whole lot faster than you are. It may take you a week to recuperate from a damaging exercise, overdoing it, doing too much, doing too many reps, doing too many sets. It's like I told you all before. It's a science. It's not the weight that you're lifting when it comes down to bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is strictly engorging the muscle with as much blood as possible and resting long enough to allow the muscle to recuperate from a workout. If you can get those things right and eat properly, you're gonna grow. But if you try to work out like a lot of the enhanced guys do, you're gonna end up injured and with little to show for it. Again, and I can't overemphasize it enough, weightlifting, when it comes down to building the body up, is a science. There's a reason why you go to 10 to 12 reps, because it's the time and attention that you need. It's the amount of stress that you need to keep the muscle up under stress, to break down enough muscle fibers in order to allow the muscle to grow. And at the same time, you're only breaking down enough of those muscle fibers so that it won't take you no more than a couple of days to heal from it. Now, once you get past 48, 72 hours and you're still extremely sore, then you've overdone it. That's why I always advocate 10 sets per body part, 10 to 12 reps. You can't go wrong with that. Yeah, you're going to have extra energy at the end of that workout. You normally will have extra energy. And the thing about it is that you use that time to rest. You've already broke the muscle down. Use the rest of the time to rest and let the muscle build back up. Natural people, the only way that they can get any benefit out of working out is being consistent. You got to be consistent. You got to work out on a regular basis in order to keep that body engorged with blood, with nutrients. Now, if you're one of those and you're constantly trying to impress people by lifting heavier and heavier weights, lowering your rep range lower and lower, you're not going to get any benefit out of that. Natural people, you're not going to benefit off lifting those heavier and heavier weights. You got to stick with the moderate weights and add weight as you get stronger, but still staying within the 8 to 12 rep range. 10 to 12 is the better part of it. You know, once you start dropping down to 8 to 6, to me, you're starting to get to the strength. You still can get a certain amount of hypertrophy from that, but you got to keep your rep ranges up high. I wouldn't go below 8. You know, I wouldn't do it if I'm trying to build my body up. I wouldn't go below 8. And that's the way that it should be done for a natural person. And at the same time, all that overeating and stuff like that, again, I'm always going to say that it's not necessary to overeat to build a body up. It's necessary to feed an adequate amount of food and nutrients. If you got an extremely fast metabolism, then you're not naturally going to have to eat more food because your body is burning it off so fast naturally. But if you don't burn off food that fast, then you have to really be concerned about overeating and getting yourself extremely fat. Now, you always have to gain a little fluff to get bigger. you're not just gonna make the muscle just grow. You gotta gain a little fluff. That little fluff will allow you to lift a little bit heavier weights, therefore incorporating more muscle fibers and allowing you to get a little bit bigger. Now, don't get confused, and I have people at me all the time about it. Naturally, you're not gonna make it past 200 pounds and be able to get that rip look. I had one guy talking about, a tall guy versus a short guy. A taller guy naturally is going to weigh more, but he's not going to look like nothing. He's going to look stringy. He's not even going to look like he lifts weights. Even though he weighs over the 200-pound category, he's not going to be ripped. Once he do get his body that as lean as he can, he's going to be so close to 200 pounds, but he's going to look like nothing. And you take a shorter person, he's not going to make it to 200 pounds because he's short, and anything extra is going to make him look fluffy. So he's going to be even smaller, around the 130 or 150 pound range. He's just going to be smaller. Just common sense type stuff that you would think people would utilize. Common sense type stuff. But again, always keep your rep ranges between 10 to 12. No more than 8. That's just my opinion. Also, no more than 10 sets per body part. Go to the gym. And I see a lot of people, doing a lot of talking when they do go to the gym. Right now, a lot of us are not going to the gym. But if you do, be safe. But at the same time, try to stay within the 10 sets per body part. Yeah, you're going to have extra energy. Use that energy to relax and get yourself ready to recuperate. Don't overdo it. And just be consistent. You can't work out this week and not work out till next month. You just can't do it that way. Not being natural. You gotta be consistent. It's something you gotta do all the time. You gotta find some kind of way to squeeze in a workout. Normally, 45 minutes to an hour is enough for any body part. You can get that body part done thoroughly, engorged with blood and nutrients, and get that muscle growing. Anyway, that's what I thought I'd talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.